and those winds. Officials assessing the damage now after Hurricane Otis made landfall in Mexico. The resort town of Acapulco sustained a direct hit as the Category 5 storm moved over Mexico with sustained winds of up to 165 miles an hour. Otis knocked over walls, tore off roofs, knocked out power while dumping the drenching rains on the area. And you see the roads that are washed out and damaged. Otis is no longer a hurricane, has now weakened to a tropical storm, but that picked up strength in a hurry.
Yeah. In no time, 165-mile-per-hour winds to 35-mile-per-hour. I mean, our winds were stronger than that yesterday.
Yeah.
So, wow, crazy storm there. All right, we're going to see up and down weather here. Today it has to be down, right? When you can consider yesterday the high temperature into the low 80s. Today we got into the upper 60s. That's still warmer than normal. And here was the day. No sunshine for us today. We climbed into the upper 60s this afternoon. A typical high this time of the year would only be in the upper 50s, but there's more rain on the way. It's going to come our way. Let's take a look at the satellite radar composite. That's what this shows, that we're looking at showers across portions of southern Michigan, but more rain here, southeastern Iowa, western Illinois. That is what's migrating into this area and will be here later tonight. That rain's still about 200 miles away from at least Chicago or portions of Cook County, but our western communities, you'll see it earlier. I think it arrives close to midnight or so be prepared for that. Showers and potentially thunderstorms, sub-severe, not expecting to see anything really heavy or strong, with the heaviest of the rain generally north and west of Chicago. We dry out for an extended stretch during the day tomorrow, but more rain is going to return by tomorrow afternoon. All right, today, the high temperature up to 69 degrees, the low temperature 61. We almost got a record there, a record high low. That is 62 degrees. That's the lowest, or excuse me, the warmest low temperature on this date. We miss it by 1 degree, and that's it. Normals for this time of the year, 59 and 42. And the record high temperature 79 set in 1963. The record low temperature is 14, been around since 1887. Long-standing record, and for good reason there. All right, there's a look from Allstate Arena right now. Maybe a little bit of a mist going on. Wiper blades probably on intermittent, but that's about it. Nothing really heavy at this time. Highland, Indiana, reading at 67. These are very warm numbers for this time of the day, really this time of the year. Remember, a typical high would only be in the 50s. You can see all across there, northwest Indiana, reading into the upper 60s at this time. Here's how things look from the Field Museum. We're generally looking at cloud cover, which is sticking around the area. Again, that drizzle is going to be back, and then maybe some more significant showers after midnight or so. Our temperature today was some 14, 15, or 16 degrees cooler than where we were yesterday. As we come to you, we're at 65 degrees. Right now, winds are out of the south-southeast at 3 miles per hour. The dew point temperature, more on that later, 62 degrees right now, and a 90% relative humidity. Barometer pretty high, actually. It's at 30.04, and it feels like about 65 degrees outside also. 64 for Chicago, 63 into Waukegan, 63 also Bartlett, 60 right now for DeKalb. Right now into Oswego, we're at 63. Morris, 66, as is Kankakee at this time. And into Gary, we're reading at 68 degrees. Valparaiso, 64. So, temperatures warmer than normal. There's not going to be much of a cool down that will come our way. Matter of fact, our 24-hour temperature change does show that we're seeing temps now that are some 5 to 10 degrees cooler than where they were this time of the day yesterday. Let's talk about the dew point temperature. It is one of the most, I'd say, important forecast tools that we use out of the toolbox, if you will. It's a temperature that air needs to be cool to reach saturation. That's 100% relative humidity. The thing about the dew point temperature is the low will rarely fall below the evening dew point temperature. So remember those dew point numbers, I'll show you the current numbers, 62. That's what we're going for, a low temperature tonight. For the air to cool down more than those dew point temperatures, you need a front or something to come in and knock the dew points down a little bit, and that's not going to happen for us. As a matter of fact, tomorrow we're going to see dew point temperatures in the low 60s, mid 60s on Friday. That's considered humid. That would be a humid summertime dew point temperature. But then notice Saturday, Sunday, we're going to see dew points down into the 40s. Another key aspect about those dew point temperatures, when they dip below freezing, frost is possible. It's not likely. And snow, well, obviously is going to be possible. That's what's going to be on the menu as we get into Halloween. Let's take a look at how things are going to be for us with the wind speeds. They're coming out of the south at this time, 5 to 10 miles per hour. We do have that rain, which is going to filter back into our area into tonight. Expect to see showers late tonight. That rain lingers through early Thursday. Then we dry out for a moment. Then there's going to be more rain that pulls back into the area by Thursday afternoon. And after that, we're on the lookout for snow. How about this? The snow on the ground right now is up to about 3% of the country. And look at some of these numbers, over a foot in Montana. Portions of North Dakota, 8.5, Burlington, North Dakota there, and West Yellowstone up to 8 inches of snow. Not for us, but it's on the map. All right, 62 is going to be the low temperature tonight. It'll be cloudy with showers and storms returning by daybreak. Tomorrow we're up to about 70. It'll be cloudy, breezy and mild with clusters of showers and storms. And on Friday we climb to 74 degrees. Well, pretty nice day, but it is going to be one where we expect to see a 60% chance of showers or thunderstorms. Saturday's high temperature 54, Sunday up to 52. Monday we climb to 43 degrees. Tuesday, Halloween, temperatures drop very swiftly. A morning low of 27, an afternoon high of 42, and rain could mix with snow Halloween night into November 1st.
All right.
Yeah, it didn't end well.
No, it didn't well at all.
All right. Thanks a lot, Demetrius. All right.